Welcome back. My name's Julia Gonzalez and I welcome you to my channel. If you haven't been here before, I share travel videos to give you insights and ideas on places that you can travel. If you missed our last episode, we were exploring around Lima, Peru. We shared with you our favorite ceviche spot, Punta Azul. We took a 35-minute Uber ride to the historic district of downtown Lima, and we ended with a taste test of the Peruvian churro. This week, I'll share with you our visit to the traditional markets around Lima, Peru. We'll stop at the local fish market where all the fresh fish is purchased each day to bring you that amazing ceviche. And we'll visit 2 other local markets in the area where we taste test produce and traditional foods from the Andes and Amazon. Our market tour starts here in the district of Chorrillos with our tour guide, Sofia, who we hired through Airbnb Experiences. Just in case you didn't know, Airbnb offers Airbnb Experiences, where you can sign up for fun, different experiences in the cities you're visiting. They offer so many different options from market tours, bike tours, food and wine tours. I could go on. This is not a plug. It's something we've always done on all of our adventures. Hiking in Malaga, a bike tour in Florence, Italy, and one of my favorites, a waterfall adventure in Puerto Rico. Just a little tip for your next adventure. Ceviche is Peru's national dish. When visiting Lima, which is the country's capital, you can tell very quickly they take serving fresh fish very seriously. What you might not know is you can only find ceviche for lunch. That's how important fresh fish is to the people of Peru. And by dinner, they feel it's no good. So if you're offered some, they'll tell you to pass. With over 10 million people living in Lima, fresh fish markets like this one and the people who run them are very important. Restaurant owners come here first thing in the morning to get their supplies each day.
For example, the market where we will go to eat.
The fish market's fun. The music's playing, the stands are family run. The men go out and catch the fish, the women work to prepare the orders. Combined with the breeze coming off the ocean, it was a pleasant day to visit the market.
Are they gonna steal the fish?
The tourists call them, and the people here call them lazy pelicans. Because look, they don't like to look for the fish.
These pelicans were hysterical, and like Sophia explained, they're called lazy pelicans because they don't feel like going out to hunt for the fish, they just come here. Now here we are in the Surquillo district, where we're going to visit 2 other markets. Walking into these markets, you'll find everything you need. Produce, meat, bread, clothing. If you need something, this is where you come.
Here you can find everything.
Yeah. Okay. Look at the potatoes.
We have guess. Don't tell her, please. Don't tell
I think it's
her.
like hundreds of different potatoes, right? Like there's a lot.
A lot. But you know how much?
I don't know exactly.
We have about 3,000
3,000. Okay.
kind of potatoes.
Potatoes were cultivated as early as 10,000 years ago in the high Andes of southeastern Peru and northwestern Bolivia. The Incas are believed to have been the first to cultivate potatoes all the way up in the Andes mountain range at 3,800 meters above sea level. It wasn't until the mid-16th century that potatoes spread beyond the shores of South America. After the Spanish conquistadors ransacked Peru in hopes of finding gold, they instead discovered the potato. The Spanish were impressed with the root vegetable that was easy to farm in abundance and store for long periods of time. Packed with vitamin C, the potato also relieved scurvy among the Spanish sailors. Peruvian potatoes quickly became a staple item on the Spanish ships, and the conquistadors carried them across the seas to Europe.
In every market, you will see different kind of fruits. Different kind, the whole year. This is granadilla. It's a cousin of the passion fruit. This is called also the egg fruit. Because look. Oh, no. Oh, wow. So I eat the seeds.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know my face is showing that I might not like this, but I actually really did.
I should swallow them, right?
It's just a texture thing for me. The inner part of the fruit was like a little, it reminded me of little fish eggs, but it didn't taste like that. It was like really sweet and yummy. So I was having a little bit of a texture problem here.
Golden berry?
Yes, this is called golden berry. Look, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In Inca time, it's a little bitter, right?
But it's not always bitter. Algunas son más dulces,
Algunos
¿no?
son un poco más dulces.
So that's what they use for the pisco sour.
Yes, we prefer this. Maybe
Okay, one more.
let's try.
¿Hacen helados también con esto? ¿Helados?
No, todavía no.
No.
Pero sí hacen el queso.
¿Ah?
Hola.
It's a little bitter.
When traveling, you kind of have to roll with the punches, and that's what happened here with the name of the fruit. We got lost in translation, but it's called tuna fruta, known as a prickly pear fruit.
And now try.
All right, so just take this piece.
¿Cómo se llama esto?
I was surprised by this fruit because of the color and how bold the color was. I was expecting a very bold taste, but to be honest, it was very mild. It was very juicy and just a little sweet.
Dragon fruit.
Oh, dragon fruit. Okay. It kind of fell apart.
It's delicious, right? So sweet.
And light.
And this is good because avoid cancer.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Need more of that.
So after trying a variety of Amazon fruits, we stopped for some Takacho. Takacho is popular in the Amazon, where natives boil or grill plantains, peel them, then mash them in a large wooden mortar. When mashed, the plantains are combined with lard, salt, and tiny pieces of pork rind and served with vegetables and chorizo on the side.
Maybe you want to try it?
Cecina, also from the Amazon, is the flat red meat you see here. The meat has been salted and dried by means of air, sun, or smoke. Sorry, you won't see me trying the cecina here. I have had it. It's very salty, almost the flavor of bacon, and I love bacon. But I had cecina on our last trip, and my very Americanized stomach has told me once before, cecina is not for me. Now for our last stop, we head into Mercado Uno. Before entering the market, we did have to show proof of our vaccination status, which has been pretty common practice here during our stay. This market was a lot like the other market we had just visited. However, it was a little smaller and not so congested with people. We pulled up some stools to this local eatery and got to try some delicious seafood with rice and the famous ceviche.
Good, right? The ceviche have seaweed.
I saw that.
Seaweed has a lot of vitamins. And it's recommended. Tiene mucho calcio.
You want to try this? Or it's really good. It's not spicy.
It's as good as Punta Azul? Punta Azul?
Guys, can I take a picture for the INC?
Of course.
Anything is okay.
The last stop was a success. This tour was amazing. Sofia was wonderful. We were full, happy, and ready for a nap. We'll leave a link in the description just in case you want to check it out for yourself. That's a wrap of our market tour here in Lima, Peru. We'll have more videos coming from Lima, Peru, so please make sure to hit that subscribe button. But until next time, go explore. There's a whole world you deserve to see.